Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Minecraft 1.10 Survival Episode 5. In this episode, what I plan to do is make a diamond pickaxe with the diamonds we got last time and mine the obsidian, which is at the entrance of our cave, and then hopefully go to the nether and get some nether wart and maybe hopefully find a fortress, because we do need some blaze rods in order to make ourselves some Eye of Ender in order to go to the end. So that is definitely going to be like a big project we have to do. And also, as like a little plus, in 1.10 they added a feature where Endermen do now spawn in the Nether. So that'll be kind of a 2-for-1 deal where we get our blaze rods and our Eye of Ender, or Ender pearls, or whatever they're called. So I guess what we can do is we can mine our way back to the surface and then find that little entrance where we had ourselves the little pit of obsidian, and then make a diamond pick, get that obsidian, make a portal, make a shield, and go to the nether. But first off, let me just mine this big vein of ores over here. Bunch of gold, bunch of iron. So let's just go ahead and do this real quick. There's a cave above us. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Let's eat up real quick. Kind of get ourselves all in good shape. I don't exactly want to go up here just yet. There's a skeleton behind me, and I'm getting lag spikes. Not good. Alright, 1, 2... Whoa, stop moving, stop moving. Boom, boom. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. What? There we go. There's a creeper right there. Let's just let it do its thing. Cool, have a heart. Not a big deal. Alright, so there's iron down here. Completely forgot about that. So, I probably should make more iron pickaxes and more stone pickaxes, because we're all out of that. Almost. Just go away, zombie. No one likes you. You have no friends. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do this. Last episode, if you missed it, be sure to check that out. It was pretty cool. That is the first link in the description, so be sure to check that out. And also, be sure to check out the playlist for the series. If you missed anything else, that is the second link in the description. So be sure to check both those out to kind of catch up and get with the groove. And I guess now that we got ourselves a lot more iron and gold, we can, in fact, build our way back up to the surface. Also, within the near future, I want to make an enchantment table and get a lot more XP to get some level 30 enchants, because that is definitely something that is a good thing to invest in. But I guess I can make my way back to the surface and just collect any ores I find on the way, and then I'll see you guys in a few minutes, I guess. Alright, so now we're back up at the surface of the cave. And surprisingly enough, I figured out my way out of the cave. And right now it is just ending nighttime. So what I can do is I see a little pack of zombies by the house. I see a spider over here. Get some string. Spider eye never hurts. For anything we may need that for in the future, like a bow or the spider eye for potions, I think. I think that's how brewing works, actually. So let's just go ahead and kill the zombie. And then the sugarcane has grown a lot, and so has the farm, which is awesome. So we've got plenty of sugarcane for books. So let's just go ahead and replant everything that we just destroyed. Just go ahead and do this. Perfect. And then after we break all of these plants, we can go ahead and make ourselves a brand new nice diamond pickaxe. And then get some obsidian for an enchantment table and a nether portal. So the sugarcane over here has grown a ton, which is really awesome. Probably got over a stack so far in our inventory. Let's just take a look. Yeah, oh, way over a stack. We have a stack and a half. So that's plenty of paper or anything else we may need that for. I also need to kill some more sheep or cows or whatever and get leather from the cows to make ourselves a book. So let's just go ahead, without further ado, make the diamond pickaxe. Beautiful. We've got one spare diamond. Let's go ahead and store that away in here, so in case we die, we still got it over there. And so what I plan to do is get a lot of obsidian, maybe, I don't know, a half a stack or something, just for anything else I may need it for, to kind of set myself up for, you know, any scenario I may be in, whether it be an enchantment table, another portal. Even if I get stuck in the nether, like if my portal gets destroyed by a ghast, I can definitely rebuild it, so that is a plus side of having lots of obsidian. So let's just go ahead and mine this long, tedious process of mining obsidian. So what we can do is go back to the house and build ourselves a little nice nether portal. And then I guess actually go into the nether. I mean, that is the ultimate goal right now, so we can do that. There's like a little like open hole right there, so I need to make sure not to fall in that. But I've got plenty of obsidian in case the portal gets destroyed, or if I need to make an enchantment table, so that's always good. Plenty of trees have grown that I planted a few episodes ago, or maybe that was last episode. Not sure, but we've got some more growth in the farm. I hear zombies. Don't exactly know why. Don't think there's a cave anywhere nearby, but maybe it's in the water. Nope, doesn't look like it, so who knows? Who knows why the zombie is making its weird noises, trying to be cool. Maybe it's down here, actually. Is it? Could it be? Could it? That's off topic. Doesn't even matter. So, I guess we can go ahead and build the portal. I'm not exactly sure if we should build it underground or maybe in like a separate room or something. Not exactly sure on that. But definitely, I need to build a second story sometime in the near future. So I guess what I could do, now that's the back door, so maybe what I can do is I can like put the little downstairs portal area kind of like down here. That'd be pretty cool, I think. So we can just go ahead and do this. Do I have a shovel? I do have a shovel. Perfect. So let's just go ahead and mine all these blocks. Hopefully I calculated it right so I do not end up outside when I mine. I did, so perfect. So we can just go ahead and mine for a few seconds. Just make it like a nice little spacious area for the portal. And also, by the way, on the way out of the cave, I just collected any iron or gold or coal I saw on the way out, so that's why I have like 56 or something, 59 gold, or I mean iron in that stack, and like, how much, 12 gold, which is pretty nice. I have like 40, 50 something coal in my inventory, which is gonna last forever pretty much, so that's also a plus. It's funny, the grass is already growing here, that's pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and do this, and mine out these last few little strips of stone. Perfect, looking nice. And then we can just mine out the portal, like a little hole in the ground for it, and then we can build it off from there. I think it's gonna be enough blocks. So yeah, it should be. I think I have enough obsidian for anything like a portal and an enchantment table. So that's good. Alright, so let's center it up with the room. These 2 blocks will be the base. So we can do something like 1, 2. I think this is it. So then I can put, yeah. So 1, 2 would go right there, and then it would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I think 1, 2 goes up here actually. Hope I did this right. 1, 2. That doesn't look right, but it may actually be right. I don't know. I think I messed. Oh no. Oh boy. I guess we have to see and then troubleshoot from there. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Such a noob I am. Do I have any gravel? I do have gravel. Let's actually just put all this stuff in here. Don't really need it at the moment. Put all this in there. Don't need water. Let's go ahead and smelt our iron. Just do some of this. Put half in there. Then do shift click and then shift click. Perfect. And just put some more in there, I guess. Beautiful. Looking nice. Gonna get lots of iron. Pretty cool. So just put some more coal in there. Looking good. I like the new smelting sound. It's pretty nice actually. So yeah. And then we can just go ahead and put our wheat in here, arrows, bones, whatever we may have. Diorite, that's cool. Put all the dirt in there, don't really need it. And then we've got just about the essentials. So I need the gravel, which I completely forgot to get. So let's just go ahead and mine it till we get a piece of flint. Oh, there we go, perfect. Like, second try, not bad. And then we can just go ahead and make ourselves some flint and steel. Do I have any iron in here, actually? I do. Perfect. Then we can do something like this. Beautiful. And then we can go test it out and see if it actually works. I don't even think I built it right. Oh, I did! I did build it right. Or build it right. Nice. Alright, so that's... Oh boy, I'm getting kind of nervous about actually going into the nether. I should probably just go ahead and make some bread for food before I do that quite yet. And then, I guess, if we're lucky, we can find ourselves a fortress and hopefully find some diamonds in the chests that are in the fortress, and then maybe we can gear up for the future and then actually, like, in-depth, thoroughly explore it. So, oh boy, getting kind of nervous, man. That sound, though, that sounds pretty nice, but it's kind of loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. What would it be under? Would it be under blocks? Not exactly sure. Maybe, what would it be? Not weather, definitely. Ambient slash environment, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so I don't think I need to bring my obsidian with me, because if I die, then that's basically game over for me. So let's go ahead and store that back in there. Put that piece of gravel. Uh, I think I have plenty of wood, so I don't need to bring any of that really. Gold I do not need. I have a furnace, which is nice, I think, for my mining trip. So let's go ahead and smelt the gold. Put some coal in there, I guess. Just like half that, I guess. I don't even know. So it looks nice. The iron is coming along pretty nicely too, so that's awesome. Flint and steel, I should bring it just in case the portal breaks, so that's a smart thing to do. Cobblestone, I don't need a whole ton, I'll just bring a stack. I look pretty okay on food right now, and coal I don't think I'll need, but I do need to make a shield. I cannot forget that. That's like a necessity. So let's just get our iron and get the wood. I think the shield looks something like this. Not exactly sure yet, but we'll see, I guess. So it's not that. Maybe it's this. No, it's something like this. Like I know for a fact. It's got to be. There it is. See, shield. I'm not that much of a noob. I just googled it, by the way, so that's kind of why I know. But you know, it does. It's okay. So we got the shield for extra protection. Always a plus. Put our iron back in there. Actually, I should make an iron pickaxe probably. So we can just go ahead and do this. I may even make an iron sword just because I can. So let's go ahead and make another sword just for backup. Beautiful. Awesome, looking good. I got a bow for shooting anything. I don't really need it though. I may, actually, I'll bring some arrows. I got 5 arrows, so not too bad. Coal, I'll just bring half of that, I guess. Put 12 more in there. Let's see, 7 iron. I guess I can bring it because I got plenty in here. So it looks nice. I got an axe. Don't really know why I would need it, but I'll bring it. Shovel, whatever. Pickaxe. Do I need it really? Ooh, I think the iron pick will do the job, so I don't need to bring my diamond pickaxe with me. And then we've got enough torches and everything we may need. So it looks pretty good. I'll bring, I guess, the extra cobblestone just in case. Just go ahead and switch these two out right there. Alright, so the inventory looks pretty set, and I guess now we're ready to go into the nether. Oh boy, it's getting pretty exciting. I've got plenty of iron pickaxe. Yeah, it should do the job. Should be enough. Hopefully our spawn area is not too bad. Hopefully it's in a nice area. There's the achievement up there, baby. Beautiful. We need to go deeper. Just what I needed. And that sound, though, that sound. I hear a ghast already. And the portal is a bit overwhelming with all the sounds. Getting a little bit of FPS drops, not super good. The ghast is really loud, so let me turn that down. Would that be under, not friendly creatures, probably hostile is what I would assume. So we need to check the elevation, the coordinates. So negative 1048 is the portal location. I don't really need to guard it with a stone barrier, but I may. Nah, it looks safe. So I guess I can just mark my way over with cobblestone, get some of this fancy quartz. Looks pretty cool. Perfect. 20 levels of XP. Just what I was looking for. Got that nice round even number, whole number. Beautiful. And surprisingly, quartz are actually giving me a lot of XP. Already at like 20 and a third so far, 20 and a half. So that's pretty nice. And quartz are also a nice decoration block. And holy goodness, right now where I am, it is storming like crazy outside. You can't hear it because of my beautiful microphone quality. Haha. But right now where I am, it's storming really loudly outside. Like the rain is just pounding on my window. So I kind of like rain, you know. Today for me just feels like a nice kind of calm, relaxing, rainy, kind of peaceful day. So it looks like over here we have nothing. Maybe there's something down here. Nope, just a dead end. So what I can do for sure is break that stone pickaxe and then go ahead and just get some more quartz, because quartz are a beautiful block in my opinion. I like them a lot, and I think you can actually use them in redstone contraptions, which is pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and get this, and I actually think Is netherrack flammable in a furnace? I'm not sure if I can use netherrack in a furnace. So I may actually get a stack of that before I depart from the nether, in case I need to like use it for a fireplace or a, I don't know, for the furnace or anything. But I mean that looks pretty nice. So let's just go ahead and finish off this little vein of quartz right here. It kind of takes a while to mine, like with the iron pickaxe, considering it should be going faster, but whatever, it is what it is. So I've got the shield in my armor, in my shield slot, so extra protection is in fact in place right now. So let me just go back up this way. The cobblestone will be my little breadcrumb trail. So I guess I can just put that right there to kind of save some inventory space. We've got 18, so let's venture off this way. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Mr. Piggy. Alright, so it looks like we may have something up here. Not exactly sure yet, but we can just go ahead and mine this little path out here. Put some stone right there. It looks like we got the absolute worst place for a portal, which is kind of a bum deal. I was hoping we could get something open and close to a fortress, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's something back here. I don't know. Could there be? Could there not be? There is! Wow! Awesome. So let's put our stone back here to mark our little breadcrumb trail. And there's a new block down there. That's 1.10 stuff. There's also a little place up there. So what I can do, I guess, is go ahead and just kind of explore. Lots of glowstone. Pretty nice. We can go ahead and break this little patch of quartz here, I guess, and then we can just go ahead and go this way. I may actually get some glowstone because that's also a good thing to have around the house to light things up. So I do not see a nether fortress, but I need to mark my path. I hear a ghast still. That's not fun. I need to mark the path with our stone blocks. I think I just lost my place actually. Whoops, that's not good. Didn't I came from above, right? Yeah, so yep, alright, perfect. We'll just mark it like this kinda. Alright, so it looks pretty nice. We've got ourselves a nice path of stone to follow in case we get lost. Beautiful. I don't really need a whole ton of quartz. 59 should be enough. But what I can do for sure is just kinda get a nice little view. I see the ghast way over there, so we should probably stay away from him. He's not the friendliest of creatures around. Alright, so let's just see a little pigman over there. Do not want to hit him because his whole pack will get angry and then murder me. So that's definitely not a fun thing to deal with. Alright, so we got a nice even stack, which is plenty. And then we can just go ahead and, I guess, get a stack of quartz. Not exactly sure. But we should probably, now that we got like a nice little view of the nether, we can kind of begin to wind things down from here. But before we go ahead and do that, I want to just get this little vein of quartz here one more time, and then get that kind of new block that was back over there. I'll show you where it was. Alright, so we've got 64 even. I'll just go ahead and get some more, why not? Alright, 66, perfect. And I want to get that block over there because it looks pretty cool, and it would definitely be good for a lighting system, but I do not want to have to cross the lava. So I can go ahead and get that one over there, I guess. Why not? Why not? Alright, let's just go ahead and mine our way up here. 22 netherrack. Pretty cool. I do not want to get shot off into the lava because that is definitely not healthy. Alright, and I think if you stand on these, it actually, yeah, it damages you, so that's not good. So let's just go ahead and mine these. Yeah, alright, cool. Mine all these. These are actually pretty cool little blocks. But surprisingly enough, I've not found any Endermen here, and I was expecting to, but maybe within the next few episodes we'll find some Endermen to get some Ender Pearls, and then find another fortress to kill some Blaze, to get some Blaze Rods, to turn those Ender Pearls into Eye of Ender to find ourselves a stronghold, and then eventually defeat the Ender Dragon. But before we do that, I definitely have to get a lot of diamonds in order to gear myself up, kind of prepare myself for the future of that. We've got 54. Let's just go ahead and get a stack, I suppose. Why not? 58, 59, 61, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. We got a full stack of that cool, what's it called actually? Magma block. Pretty nice. It's a pretty nice looking block. So let's just go ahead and put a piece of stone right there, perfect, looking nice. So yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and make our way back to the portal and then wrap things up for this episode. So this is basically our little exploration or evaluation of the Nether to kind of get a feel for what's going on, kind of know what to expect. Just get that glowstone dust up there real quick. Perfect. Got 9. Pretty nice. And so I guess we can make our way back up here to the portal. Go ahead and break these overhanging blocks just because I do not like them really. They're kind of like in the way. So beautiful, beautiful. Break this real quick. Kind of make like a little staircase. Awesome. Looking nice, looking nice. So where in the world did I come from? Did I come from up there? I think I did actually. So let me just go ahead and place one right there. Then do something like this and that. Looking pretty nice. Put that fire out for safety reasons. Let's put a torch down. Actually, yeah, I do have some. So beautiful right there. Nice. Looking nice, looking nice. Put some torches down as well to kind of also mark the way. Didn't I say the portal was at -948? I think I heard it. Did I? Not exactly sure. So I'm not close to the portal, so I'm going the wrong way completely. So -948. Was it back this way? It was. See? That is how useful coordinates can be in your Minecraft journey. So yeah, this was episode 5 of Minecraft 1.10 Survival. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 3 likes on this episode. I know we can do it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Comment, check out the playlist, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you later.